Hi everyone, it's Amry and today is the day. Today is Rooster's last day in training and being in Wickenburg for a while. We gotta remember he's still a young guy, and I feel like I've done as much as I can or want to at this point in his life. So he's gonna go back to Flagstaff, be turned out, be able to run around with his other younger buddies and just be a horse for a little bit. He has made so much progress while he's been here, and I'm bummed out I didn't get to capture all of those steps and show them to you before and after, but I did make sure to schedule in some time today to do a video so that I can show you his end result and all the progress that he made. So let's go catch Rooster, and we're gonna work with him one last time before he heads up to Flagstaff. Oh, Rooster has gotten so good to catch, and I know that might seem like a small thing, but to me it's so big because if you can have a horse that likes to be caught and wants to be caught, it makes everything in training so much easier. One thing that you guys remember from our past videos is Rooster doesn't love a brush on his head. So you guys did suggest this, and I think it's a great idea. I got a smaller brush, and I've been practicing with him. He's really, really good now. But it just took some time. We had to go about it a little bit different way, but let me show you how good he is about letting me brush his little head now. The other thing with this little brush, I just try to pretend like it was my fingers kind of, and I do it with my fingers too, but I'll just kind of rub under his eyes or rub his right here. I just tried to make it fun for him so that he would like this. And I'm sorry I didn't get to video all this stuff. It was just kind of day by day, but just did this little bit day by day and practice, and he got really good. He hated me touching his little forelock up here. He's still not perfect. He still has his moments where he'd rather me not touching it, but he's making a lot of progress overall. And right now, he acts like he's gonna come inside the tack shed. Do you want to come in? Oh, you're gonna bite that. Okay. Maybe don't get hurt. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. You're a curious little horse, aren't you? Oh my goodness. Okay. It's a little tight in here. Come on, bud. I don't want getting hurt or anything. Let's go out. Good job. Good job. Well, that was a first. Oh, and you could say hi to Bill. Oh. Saying hi to Bill, making sure he's not gonna hurt you. So the brushing was honestly the biggest hurdle with him. As you can see, he is very willing and very curious, so a lot of the other stuff was pretty easy, but let's get him brushed off. I did work with his feet a bunch, and then we're gonna head to the arena and show you all the stuff we did as far as groundwork and lunging and getting him to move his body parts. Okay, we got him brushed up and his feet cleaned out. Now let's head to the arena and check out all the things we did as far as groundwork drills and getting him to move his body parts. We can't forget about all the desensitizing we did. Let's start with that. Okay, as I'm filming, I realized I never actually did the pool noodles with Rooster, which is okay. You know, you don't have to do everything, but I will do a mini first lesson of the poo noodles because, you know, they're a new object. He's a little worried about it, but this will be good because I can insert a little what I would do on the very first day, introducing something that could be scary to him. So for starters, I like this. Like, I squat a lot because, like, when you're smaller than them, they just feel less intimidated. And I am just sitting here and letting him check them out. If he wants to, like, bite them or just do little things, like, he's a baby right now. He needs to check it out. And I don't want to scare him. So a really good way to get your horses not scared of something is have it move away from them. When objects are going towards a horse, remember, they're flight animals. They want to run from it. But if they get used to this going away, it becomes a whole lot less scary. So I'll just kind of lead him around and let him come up to them to smell them. And then in a way, it's kind of like it was his idea to begin with. Once Rooster gets pretty okay with just seeing them and following, I'll start moving them around and making noise as he follows. That would be the next step. And if this really worried him, as you can tell, he's not very worried. But if it did, this might be the only thing I do today is just walk around this whole arena 2 or 3 times, just flapping these around and getting him used to it. But because he is being such a good boy, maybe we'll take it a step further and see if I can touch him with him. But the other thing is, at this age, they're just so young. I want all these experiences to be good experiences, so I am trying to do a good job of not pushing something too far and making it a bad experience when I could have ended on a good note. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I got to touch him with the noodles, just standing here, moving around. He's a lot calmer. If it wasn't a day that I was trying to hurry and show off everything he's learned, I might just spend the rest of the day working on it. But to me, it's not that big of a deal. And like I said earlier, I want to end on a note that's a good note that makes positive experiences for him. So I feel like this is a good place to end, even though this was actually the first day we worked on it. We did a lot of the plastic bags, so I'm sure that helped with this. But now let's get to some of the lunging and other body movement exercises that I taught Rooster. Okay, I think that about sums up everything that Rooster and I worked on. The big thing is just to get a handle or some type of relationship established with these young guys. He is ready to go be a horse again. I don't have time for them all, and so Rooster's gonna need to go and be turned out, but that's okay because he deserves to go and be a baby, and I feel like he made a lot of progress. Sure, there are a few things we could work on, and of course, everything we could perfect, but I'm happy ending here, and I think that you have to take each horse to their own, and Rooster made a lot of progress for who he is. There were certain things we worked on more with him and less with other horses, or vice versa. But yeah, oh, there is one more thing I gotta set my phone up and show you guys, because this one you can do with horses of all ages, and I've already taught you how to do it. To get out of the wind a little bit so the audio's better, but I love sticking my finger in any horse's mouth because you have to worm horses of all ages, and that's going to be the last thing I do with Rooster today. I'm going to set my phone up and try to video us giving Rooster some worm medicine. Well, I don't know how much he enjoyed the taste of that, but it needed to be done. It's just that time of year. He's met a lot of new horses and he'll be traveling, so I'll just feel better if he's been wormed. But that wraps it up. We are all done with Rooster today, and we just have one more day where we'll be taking him to Flagstaff so he can be turned out with the other colts. If you guys enjoyed all of Rooster's progress and the videos I got to make, give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We have lots more horses we're going to have in training. Rooster will be back in business with us later months down the road to come, so you're not going to want to miss out. I think he's trying to step in the camera and say goodbye for now. We'll catch you next time.